Okay, am I live? You missed the best 3-minute round? Bro, I got invited to this Discord server for and I guess I can't share what it is. But I needed to reply to some things. So let's see, how's this going? Wait, I need to hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Anyways, breaking news: Diao being Diao. Oh wait, we're watching. Is this winners finals that we're watching right now?
Breaks it though, and West Node manages to make it out without an issue.
Okay. Let's see.
We'll see what they choose to do. A nice wall spin into an ice wing for a 32 spike. But West Node, great survival on his side.
Do I play with commentary or without? I can also join the room here. I can go Hatsune Miku and join from here. It's winners finals. Okay. I just realized I also need to put the. Dude, I keep forgetting to do this. 1 second. Give me a second. I'm going to get the chat on. Streamer bot. Okay. You will have to give me a moment while I get the YouTube chat on screen too. Dude, I'm still getting used to actually like running this stream on YouTube as well. Okay, here we go. So platforms. Sorry, chat. I need to get a lot of stuff done while in between the time when I started streaming. When I finished commentating Apple Orchard Cup first half of top 8 to now. Okay. The chat is on screen now. The chat is on screen on here. I will move this in. And okay, we're good. Okay. And now I should change this here to streamer.bot chat. All right, we're good. Here we are. Okay. This is just the start of the stream, and later I'll talk more about, because people wanted more clarification on the warlock changes and stuff too. Alright, here we go. What is going on here? Oh wait, Westel's kind of coming back into this. Let's see. I mean, the garbage looks horrible. but maybe Cook's here. Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. Oh my god! Wait, nice defense. Can't get to the next eyepiece. I think if he didn't hesitate on that and found the solve earlier, that would be actually like comebackable because all the garbage afterwards is clean, right? Do you mind hiding room code? Oh my bad. Well, I mean, I typed it in anyways. I just know that EU Canon people didn't care, so let's see. Hi Garbo, do you want us to watch your stream or your YouTube highlight? If it had to be between the two of them, I would prefer the stream because then you can like talk and chat and it adds to the YouTube highlights, right? Just watching the YouTube highlight doesn't make it better content, but watching the stream might, is kind of my thought process behind that. I don't mind when it feels inconvenient. Okay, okay. Oh, that spike doesn't kill. Let's see. I updated the invis mod sets in case you're wondering, and spoiler alert, all three of them have messy double hole invis. Bro, why? I actually took a look at them and like, I don't think they're better designed than the previous ones because adding like 5 mods into a mod set is just like, it's gonna be swamp adjacent. It's gonna be very swamp adjacent. Where's the Westel support title? I mean, I don't know. I didn't actually know where the, like if this round would have been, or this set would have been over or not. Freefall remake when? Does Freefall need a remake? I think Freefall is fine. Would you want it to be more TGM, I guess? Let's see. Yeah, big mod sets don't really work that well. Like, that's why there's such a big divide between, like, Divine Mastery and Swamp Water, or Swamp Light. Those two. I mean, Westel's got a lock in. I don't know what else to say. Do you remember D-Million? Yes, I do. D-Million was, like, actually one of the first people that I, like, talked to, or not talk to, but, like, talk to a little bit more in the touchscreen me. You're meeting him? Oh, shit. Tell him I said hi. Alright, let's see. I mean, dude, Diao didn't have to break there, so... Oh, the Westel signature TST tower? Wait. Wait, that actually was optimal there. That was really good. Oh, he's still dead, though. Oh? Chat, is it winnable? Westel major comeback trust. Dude, I'm not seeing it. Look at this cheese garbage. How does he live? I guess that's how. The garbage pattern wasn't like, it wasn't strong enough RNG. Okay, why would we pray for Westel's downfall? I want to know the thought process here, because the thing is that, like, dude, Diao is already, we know Diao is already so favored. Like, why pray for downfall here? I don't understand the thought process. Diao good. Like, we're praying for fucking hydrogen bomb here. Oh, has to use the eyepiece. Oh my, that's so bad. 2 eyepiece misdrops, or 1, and the other one was just wasted. Okay, Westel needs to try and, like, send cheese here, but it's not happening with how much canceling power Diao has right now. Oh, eyepiece misdrop for Diao. Has to stall his offense a little bit longer. I don't see how Westel wins this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. I really don't see the angle. Like, he can survive the break here, but the following pressure is just gonna kill him. Yeah. Ah, GG. Okay. More competitive outcome is always better. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, dude, I just want to see Westel win, so, like, the narrative for future tournaments are interesting. Like, dude, we're just gonna see much of the same if this keeps happening. Someone's gotta take him down. Alright, let's see. What's our next match? I should have the stream open too. Okay. We'll wait for this. He can't keep getting away with this. Yeah, true. Okay. Also, okay, so we have Gohan versus Vega. Wait, that's interesting. I still, like, or Vega has been playing on, like, 1 hour of sleep, so I don't know, man. Like, maybe we're just not seeing full potential Vega. I'd actually like to watch some Vega TL replays later, just to see what this playstyle is actually like. Wait, Vega beat Shark? Wait, Vega did what? Wait, what the? I want to see Gohan not flop. I mean, true. It was 11-4? Dude, I've not seen Shark die that easily. There's no way, right? Have we found the Shark killer? I need to watch after this tournament. I'll watch the set. I'll watch the set over. Dude, I need to see that. In fact, I need to see that now, actually. I need to see how that happened. Wait. Dude, the VOD's not there. It's so cooked. It's over. No auto-publish. I mean, just sometimes it breaks. Vega actually played really clean. But, like, you don't beat Shark by playing really clean with the back-to-back. That's not... that doesn't happen. Like, the guy just defends. How play? Alright. Well... Maybe Vega's warmed up now. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Vega, like, was not actually playing that well when I saw them. Like, there were some nice, like, down stack combo spikes, but for the most part, like, I didn't feel like I was watching, like, a rank 1 TL player. Alright. What's with the person in the Discord that keeps making extremely high quality theories in the lore thread? Dude, I kind of want to talk about that. Because, like, that guy's fucking cooking. Yeah, no, dude, that person has, like, actually made me check the lore channel more often. Because I'm like, oh my god, did the random Chinese guy, like, post another banger theory again? And like they're probably hearing me say this too, because that person watches like all of these streams as well. Like dude, also like if you look, so if we go to Daily MS Paint, right? If we look at Daily MS Paint and we go back, so there was the prompt for heart, and I drew biblically accurate mechanical heart, and right like shortly after it was posted, there's this guy reacts with a thinking emoji on it. Like, dude, this guy actually just eats up any potential lore content ever. This is not canon, by the way. This is a daily MS Paint that I did in 2 minutes. At midnight. This guy is actually the closest to being, like, a lore knower so far. Let's see. Wait. Vega beat Vince too? Yeah, I mean, that is less surprising. OSW beat Vince as well. I don't think he's having a good day. Oh, nice sequence from Vega. Wait, that kind of went hard. Yeah, I'm surprised by how often, Vega's spikes come from, like, downstack combos. I think they do it the most out of any of the, like, top players that I've seen this season. Wait, is there any, like, top players in the chat, or, like, just people who play at high X+ rank, that can tell me more about Vega's playstyle? I need someone in the chat to fill me in, cause, like, this is interesting. This is like something new to me. You could be if you still tried ranked. Bro, I'm so bad at this game now. I'm like rank 200. I am not, I'm not cut out for top play anymore, man. You probably are, Poof, if you, like, actively play. Okay, nice chaining. But doesn't look to be... Oh, wait. Wait, Gohan has horrible pieces. Yeah. I was gonna say it doesn't look to be something with kill potential, but then Gohan just gets stuck with 2 J pieces and nothing to do with them. I'm 2 places higher than you. That's funny. One of these days I'll start playing more TL again. I want to at least get like X+. Garbo returning to top play would go crazy. Bro, I'm like my sort of like video game tryharding is going into League. I don't think I can take tryharding 2 of those games while also like doing work stuff. Garbo last minute qualify for TWC. I think I have a point from Snow is Infinite. I think I have like a qualifier point. I want Garbo to get good again, but not good enough for tournaments. I need his watch party. True. Priorities are in the right place. Oh shit. I mean, like, low-key I'm rooting for Vega. I want to see more of Vega. Like, I'm intrigued by their playstyle. I've watched Gohan play too much. have 2 points. Like, I'm intrigued. And that intrigue is gonna have to make me root against my goat, unfortunately. Oh, that JP Smith drop. Gohan is stacking like my SS rank all spin stack. The guy's kind of a serial thrower in these tournaments. Okay. I mean, I don't see how Vega comes back from this. This looks really bad, yeah. Doesn't have the garbage or pieces for it. I must learn Gohan's all-spin wisdom. Yeah, I think about what CZ said about Gohan's all-spin a lot, where like CZ said that Gohan has like the optimal amount of all-spin in his gameplay. And I like kind of agree with it. At least for a kind of player who wants to win in the way that Gohan tries to win in. Where he like will try and like generally send clean garbage mixed with all spins. It's like the closest you'll get to an optimal pressure playstyle in Season 2. I don't remember. Could we see? I think if I click on his profile, we can see. Rank 17 last season. Ended rank 17. Alright. This is looking really good for Gohan, though. Oh, the TP Smith drop! We're throwing! Okay, it still kills. Oh my god, never punished. Never ever punished, man. I mean, dude, it's gotta be so tilting to die, and then you look at your opponent's board and it's that. Like, if you just survived, you would win. I kind of want to see Cab in a Season 2 tourney. Cab was in Apple Orchard Cup 2, but I don't remember any of the games since then. I mean, Gohan's playing pretty decently, though. Outside of, like, the few misdrops. I think that Gohan's actually doing pretty well. A lot of it is just speed. Just being able to do this shit really fast. This is like a peak Tyrant. Dude, actually, a grinding Tyrant probably makes you so good at this shit. Oh, the SP Smith drop! Wait. Oh, the Gohan greed. It pays off. That's such good calculated greed from him. Timing this. Greed Han. Yo, Fort, wait. How much TL do you play? Have you faced against Vega very often? Vega, like IIILLL. The person on the left. I don't play. Okay, okay. Dude, I need to find someone who, like, has any sort of first-hand experience against them. The short surges are deadly. Yeah, because, like, they don't play... They play pretty differently from anyone else that I've seen in Season 2 so far. Like, they play for, like, short surge into down stack combo so often. They're better at seeing angles for it than anyone I've seen so far. Like, I don't see Diao going for stuff like that as much either, even. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Diao could probably do it if he wanted to. That was also when I was rusty and wrist pain, so they speed get me a lot. Ah, I see. Cause bro is rank 1 right now in TL. And I like had no idea. I'd like never seen them play season 2 up until now. Diao versus Vega? I don't think that would be interesting at all. I think Diao would still fucking giga sweep. No, that still doesn't sound very interesting. I'll be real with you. I'll keep it 100. Offensive spike pressure since normal back-to-back pressure is so weak. I mean, that's been everyone, but it's just like how fast they come out through the combos. Because downstack combos are inherently just going to be a lot less expected than like doing TSD quad surge break, right? But no, I don't feel any potential from Vega at winning against Diao. Like, I still would rather see Westel fight again. I would like to see how Vega does against Westel, though. Diao would go 2.5 versus Vega, probably. I could, I could actually see it. Yeah, I could see it. Alright, but unfortunately, Vega's out of the tournament now. And thus, the dream is over. Yeah, dude, I don't even remember when I friended Vega. Like, we're apparently mutuals, though. I need to see, like, what would be a good matchup to show here. Yo, where are the, like, really, really top players? Ritteru. Okay, interesting. Actually, what rank even is Ritteru right now? 24, 155. What rank would that be? Okay, I need to see. Oh, but Ritteru loses to Dingo? Really? But wins against Gohan. Strange. I'm down to watch that, though. Let's see. Dude, how the fuck did Vega beat Shark? I'm so confused. Like, because, dude, whenever I see people playing against Shark, like, it actually looks so unplayable. Like, they just have 0 win con. I mean, short surge there. Yeah, I rarely see Vega go for long surge either. It's a lot of short surge. Dude, I'm telling you, you don't win against Shark by APM spamming. How many times do I need to say this? I don't believe you. Okay. How is this a winning position? Okay, it's not. Wait, how does this round end? Okay, waiting. That's an awfully boring way to... Okay, no, it doesn't end there. I was gonna say, if it actually ends off of that, like, that's the lamest way to end a TL round. Ah, just the surprise spike there. Let's see. Okay, well, there they are chain building here. Yeah, and then that ends. I said Vega was tanking garbage before breaking Surge a lot versus Shark. I mean, I can see that. Tell Garbo to hide the code. Wait, how do you hide it? Wait, I thought you click it. Wait, where do you hide the code? Dude, I swear I'm not real. How do I not know? Oh, it's in settings? Oh, well, GG. I have to leave lobby. Dude, I could have sworn. Dude, I swear I know. I know Tetrio. Okay. Let's see. Also, guys, can we stop posting low quality in Garbo React, please? Like, dude, I'm actually, whoever this is, I'm going to ban you if you do this in Garbo React, please, again. Yeah. Also, in general, so there's a lot more Garbo React pleases now. I'm going to start deleting ones that I think will either one, I don't have a lot to say on, or two, I don't think they'd be interesting stream content. So, yeah. I haven't done that before. I've reacted to everything in here so far, but, yeah, from here on out, I'm going to be starting to, delete things. Just as a heads up there. Okay. Wait, here, hold on. Let me change setting. 1 second. Okay. It is in gameplay, I assume? Or hide room IDs, okay. There we go. Alright, it's done. Alright. Is swamp water named after a cocktail? Like, swamp water as a name could mean, it has like multiple meanings, but the main meaning is just when you put all of the soda in the soda fountain into one drink. It's called, some people call it suicide, some people call it swamp water. But yeah, the icon for it is the cocktail. I saw that image. Dude, that was fucking crazy. I actually looked it up on Google to see if this was real. And this is actually a real, like, advertisement for a drink called swamp water. And it just is supercharged. Like, I think the world is just not real. I'm in genuine disbelief seeing this. Like, I had to look it up, and no, it's real. Like, here. If you look at this website, like, it's actually real. And it looks exactly like the icon in game too. Okay, they're in. Oh, I mean, Westel, this seems so Westel favored, I'm not gonna lie. But both of these players require high roll. We need high roll Westel or high roll Gohan for either side to win. Okay, nice. Gohan in general is just a lot cleaner than Westel though. Slower on the down stacks, but matching in speed on the up stacks. Oh my god, what a way to open. Can Gohan beat Westel? I think so. But it's definitely Westel favored. Like, I'm more of a fan of Westel defense than I am Gohan defense. But in terms of who I want to win, I would much rather see Westel win because, like, again, who has a shot against Diao, right? Like, who can beat Diao? That's going to be our primary metric here. Oh. Nice sequence coming in from Westel here. Breaks it so early, though. I guess he didn't have any continuations there to go off of. It was a kind of awkward stack to begin with. Alright. See. It looks good for Westel. Got some cheese onto Gohan's board. So Gohan can't start back-to-backing until he gets through this. Oh, but he sends it back. Oh, Westel still has too much of a lead. And he can't defend it. So you just don't want to see history repeating itself? Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't care who does it. I just need to see Diao lose. Like, doesn't matter who it is. Alright. #1 Diao hater. I'll have you know, back in the day, in Tetrio Imp Dev, what's it? You had to be supporter in order to access either supporter or been there since the beginning to access Tetra League. However, because I already had access and I bought supporter, I asked Osk to, in my place, allow Diao to play Tetra League. By the way, I just want to let you know, I've been supporting Diao since fucking 2020, bro. I don't want to hear it. I've been a Diao supporter for a very long time. In fact, I can find the message here. If we look at, like, I think that's, like, one of my first messages to Osk. Or at least one of my first few. See. Here. I'll show it. I'll show it on screen right now. From fucking 5 years ago, man. So I don't want to hear shit about me being a Diao hater, guys. I don't want to hear it. Did anyone coach Diao like Numoy coached CZ? Yeah, I was actually the one who coached Diao. Everything that he knows, I taught him. Yeah, I mean, if, you know those stories of how, like a child gets raised by wolves, gets abandoned and raised by wolves and shit, right? Like, that kind of cliche? Dude, Diao was, like, raised by bots. That's... He just played against ZZTOJ and got really, really good off of it. And like Misamino earlier than that. Like, this guy's been playing against bots since like his entire fucking career. Can confirm Garbo taught me how to walk when I was 2 and ST stack when I was 4. Bro, I was like a helicopter parent. I was always on his ass, like, bro, do your ST stacks. And he's like crying. Diao grinds a Mokebot for hours? Yeah. It looks like he's not active, but like this guy's actually just perma-grinding bots. Oh, Westel looks to be winning at the moment. Okay. Is CZ not active in tourneys anymore? No. Also, why is not all of the YouTube chats being shown in the thing? Wait, only some YouTube chats. Is it only showing, Why is it not showing some of the YouTube chats? Wait, everyone in YouTube chat, could you just say something right now and see how many of them make it into the, overlay? Because I might have been missing a lot of them. Okay, yeah, some people are just, like, omitted. You YouTube chat, yeah, gross. Actually, most of them are getting in. Is it on top chat? I mean, I can't change it. I can't change it. On streamer.bot. So, alright, if it's redacting you, I'm sorry, your voice doesn't matter. And by that I mean, go on Twitch. If you can see your chat show up there, then you're good. You can stay in YouTube chat, I'll still be able to read it, but if you can't see your message there, until I can figure out a fix for it, which will probably not be on this stream, go on Twitch chat instead, and I'll be able to read your messages. Who is the most well-rounded Tetris player in your opinion? I don't follow other clients enough to be able to tell you that. Like... Yeah, there's not really top Tetrio players who are great at, like, both Classic and TGM, for example. That doesn't really exist. Yeah, like, Sakagohan is, like, is good on all of the, like, modern versus clients, but that doesn't account for, like, NES, that doesn't account for, like, TGM, doesn't account for fucking Magical Tetris Challenge, like, it doesn't account for any sort of Tetris that you could give them. So, in terms of the most versatile, I would actually put it more on players like maybe Dormy or, like, Reviclia. People who can play a lot of different, like, gimmicks and have good fundamentals in that way. Rather than someone who's, like, a dominant top player in any. But then again, like, Rivi fucking hates gravity, so I don't know. Hard to say. Is Rivi good at Puyo too? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen Rivi Puyo. Bro, I was watching this video the other day. I was in Apple Orchard VC, and I was watching here. Let me find it. Where is the video? Is it this? Oh yeah, it's this. I'll show this afterwards, after this set. But it's a clip of Sakagohan or Akashi playing against fucking or playing in a Puyo tournament against like an 8-year-old, and they're both cracked. It's crazy. Hear me out, 2019 Microblizz? I mean, but like 29 Microblizz hadn't played NES Tetris. Or actually no, I think he did. That was during his NES Tetris arc, I believe. But he didn't, I don't think no, he did max out. I don't remember. The young division of Japanese Puyo is insane. Oh shit, it's playing. It auto-played. You heard one carbuncle goo. You made CTWC 2016 that year? Oh shit. Okay. Hebomai was the earliest modern Tetris GOAT. Yeah. I mean, I think another interesting discussion would be the most versatile, like, modern Tetris player, too. Because there's like so many skills that could be tested in modern Tetris with like achievements and stuff, right? Like, are you good at invisible, for example? And like, there's a lot of people who just like are good at everything but not invisible. Hebomai has aura. True. Most versatile modern Tetris player is Vince. I would actually agree with that. I mean, Vince is like the fucking world record stealer. Gohan comeback starts now. You think? You think? It's not looking very convincing to me. Alright, GG. Nah, it's kind of cooked. Okay, I need to show this clip. Dude, on the left, okay, on the right, this is Seaki Gohan, right? Like, the guy is like, I believe he just got into high school, and on the left is a fucking 8-year-old. On the left is like an actual 8-year-old, and this guy, they're both just cracked at Puyo. Like, dude, it's so fucked up watching this. Like, these people are too good. Left is so unserious, and then you watch him, and then, like, this kid's cracked, bro. He's actually so good. Bro put all his skill points? Bro, he shouldn't have that many skill points. You're 8 years old. You shouldn't have that many to allocate. It's too fucked up. I mean, I think he's getting cooked here, though. Wait. Because he has to find purples, and then find some way to trigger that. This looks kind of weird. I mean, he's just setting off more harass. Actually, no. No, this is good. Because then sends off main, and then this just outchains 5. Yeah, because this is 6. Yo, this kid's too good! Like, what the fuck? This kid's cracked! Like, dude, it's so fucked, man. Oh wait, I just realized I don't have a light on. Is it just really dark in my— oh my god! Dude, I looked at my camera. After the natural light faded, I'm actually just in pitch black. Here, let me turn on the light 1 second. Okay, there we go. I did not mean to. It's dark. Yeah, my camera will adjust to it like in a second. It's fine. It'll happen. Frozen cinematic lighting? Alright, wait. Wait. Did Westell win while I was— oh wait, no, okay. I thought it was— okay, no. I'm fucking trolling. I didn't get enough sleep or something. Yeah, of course Westell won. I was like, I saw Westell and Diao and Westell at a point. I'm like, did Westell beat Diao all while I was gone? Westell won the set in 5 minutes. Bro, I'm cooked. I didn't get to eat that much in between commentary and doing this stream either. Okay, and we have the notification. Let's see if the viewership spikes. Alright, let's watch the number. Let's watch the Apple Orchard Cup number. Can you see this on screen? Okay, you can. It's in the bottom. I bet there are people who've been playing Puyo longer than the kid's been alive that are significantly worse. I mean, like, yeah, he's better than, like, basically everyone. Oh shit, that shit shot up. Yo, we're stonking on the promo stream. Isn't this more viewers than a lot of majors? Wait, why did it just go down? Dude, I love the YouTube or the Twitch view counter. That shit just dropped by like 100. We are cooked when 8-year-olds start playing Tetrio. I mean, like, all of these players started really, really young. Like, dude, it just went up by another 100. It just went down and then back up 100. Yeah, like, Diao started at, or he first got on the radar at, like, age 12. Vince has been fucking playing Sprint since, like, age 5 or something. So, I don't know, man. Alright. So this is Grands now. Grand Finals, Westel versus Diao. Let's see it. Alright, come on, Mr. Westel. Yeah, Westel from lower bracket. I mean, fucking obviously. Oh, no, he didn't rotate the Z piece. I mean, it's just warm, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, chat, I'll drop a prediction. Who wins Westel Diao? This set. So, if Westel bracket resets, it also counts. Alright. Here we go, chat. It's time. Again? Yes. Quick, add the Westel emote to Tetrio. Wait, can I put a... Here, wait, hold on. In the chat, I'm gonna put a live Garbo reaction. You guys can't see it. I'll hide my webcam really quick so you can see it. Or, okay, you can see it on the left. There we go. I'm doing a bit of trolling. Alright. Let's see. Why is the prediction 10 minutes long? Oh yeah. Okay, after the first round ends, I'll stop the prediction. Set or game? Set, which means if Westel forces a bracket reset, that also counts. Wait. Dude, how did that surge do nothing? That was like a fucking 20. And then Diao just without surge sends 20 back. Like, how does that happen? And then just spikes back, and Westel's now dead. Yeah. Okay. I'm ending submissions now. Alright. We have Westel 31%, Diao 69%. Alright, Mr. Westel, we need Hyrule Westel, and, just, like, Diao Mistdrop or something. That's how we're gonna win this. Alright, let's see. Nice sequence from Westel here. Playing it really cleanly. Like, this is really good for Westel. Breaks the surge to try and spike, but it doesn't do enough. That has to be paired with, like, a down stack combo or something. Ah, this is so bad. Westel. Mr. Westel, please. I mean... Nice down stack combo? I feel like people have to start doing those, like, down stack combos more often. They're so good whenever I see them. Like, whenever I see them pulled off, they are so effective. Oh. It's cooked. It's cooked. I wonder how high roll Diao is like. I mean, for consistent players, we don't talk about high roll or low roll. It's only for the players who are like very inconsistent or are prone to choking that we can talk about high roll, low roll. Is this winner's bracket? This is Grands. This is the Grand Finals. Oh shit! Wait, I didn't get to see what happened. I was looking away. Did Diao misdrop, or was that like a genuine like Surge victory? There's no way it was. It was just hyper troll. Okay. Let's see. I mean, Westel, you gotta start building Surge. Dude, that skim to where he couldn't build back to back there, it felt so bad because like there's no really compelling down stack there, so it has to be just like build 4 Surge and use it to cancel the majority of the spike. Otherwise, like, how win? Have you got wind of the duo world record on quick play? Yes. I heard about it because the second it happened, Promo came to me in DMs and was like, Garbo, why is the world record notification not working? And then he got fucking mad at me again because while I was about to do commentary, I was waiting, and he's like, dude, you haven't fixed it yet, and it had been like 2 hours since since I responded to him. Like, this guy, man. This guy is just such a whiner. I actually have been wondering this for some time, but who came up with the idea of back-to-back Surge, and what made whoever come up with it, well, come up with it? So, Season 2, which means back-to-back Surge, is also my design, and a lot of the reason has to do with, like, spectator experience, and just, like, lasting advantage, also making pressure weaker to make the game less volatile, that sort of thing. Because I found that those were having, like, negative impacts on a lot of play at a high level. Oh, the West LTST tower? It's getting punished, though. Fuck. This is not a good time for it. Yeah, it's first to 11 with deuce rule, which means that you have to have 2 more than your opponent to win. Yeah, this doesn't look like high roll Westel, unfortunately. Oh! Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking! Get him, Mr. Westel! Westel LST! West LST, do it! No! What are we doing? What are we doing, Westel? Fuck. The position is thrown. Drain pipe? Westel drain pipe? I mean, dude, Diao has so much clean garbage. There's no way you can actually kill him here. Like, this Surge is gonna have to be used defensively as well. Oh. Yeah, I actually, you know what? It looked bad from Westel. I actually respect the hustle because he wanted to try and keep the Surge and not have to pop it defensively there, which is actually a, like, very good read of the situation. It's just the execution was a little off. But I'm a big fan of the decision making there to try for that. It's very ambitious. Oh, it's cooked. Oh, it's so bad. No, man. It's over. That was low roll for sure. Westel reverse trust. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm losing. Oh, I'm not losing my faith. Okay. Come on, Westel. Mr. West. Oh, it's so bad, man. We're low rolling. We're low rolling. We rolled a 1 twice in a row. High roll, high roll, high roll. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck. That was a really good spike from Diao. I think it's over. Yeah. No, that was such a good spike, man. How do you beat him? Like, dude, You watch this and just ask yourself, why would I ever root for Diao to win? I just want to see someone beat this guy, man. Got some cheese onto Diao's board. Dude, Diao is just all spinning through that perfectly. Bro is supercharging. Oh, okay. I mean... Oh no, the Westel misdrops. We're not high rolling, we're not high rolling. Chat, it's over, I don't believe. How can I believe when watching this? Don't go for the J-spin, okay. Nice, Westel. Dude, if he went for the J-spin, that's so bad. I saw him eyeing it, though. How win? Like, dude... Oh? Wait, he clutched up? Wait, he clutched up? He's gonna have to survive the counter spike here, though. Ah, it's over, GG. Man. GG. It's over, man. It's over. It's so cooked. Man, it was not even close. It wasn't even close. The only time Westel won was like off of the first like 20 seconds when if Diao misdropped something early. Before the game even gets to mid game. Oh man. Chat, we need to like okay, if CZ won't play in tournaments, can we at least like sample his DNA? Like at least. We need Blink. You need to see what he's saying here. It says God says Diao stop farming badges when, and Diao says if you want it you'll have to take it. Garbo, first time chatter, what do we think of the recent 1 second ago Westel versus Diao match? It's so cooked. It's extremely cooked. I'm depressed now, actually. I'm depressed at how close it was. Oh wait, we're watching Promo versus Diao now? Wait. Wait, why is Promo playing? Dude, Promo, go away, you're washed. I want Westel. I want another chance. Just one more roll. Just one more Westel roll and maybe it'll be the one it's needed to win. Can Promo make it more than 311? I mean, this is literally one round. Oh, wait! Wait, Promo? Promotion? Wait, and he keeps the surge. He keeps the surge while Diao is empty board. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Promo cook him. Promo cook him. This is your chance. Now's your chance. No! No, you can't break there. Fuck. It's over. It's over, chat. We're so cooked, man. Promo had one chance to beat the washed allegations. Dude, he actually wins the whole thing. Okay, and then of course, yeah, just fucking Giga spikes him to death. Man. It's so over. Wait. The promo? Put me in. I'd win. Let's go, let's go! Send it, send it, send it! Alright, chat. Garbo versus Diao. Do I have what it takes? Bro, I'm cooked. What am I doing, chat? No, he's chain farming against me. Can I force break? No, I cannot. Surely, if I upstack hard enough here, I can force break, right? No, I can't. Wait. Fuck! Nah, man. It's over. Lag. I would have won that. I would have won that. Listen, if the game didn't lag, I would have beat him. Can you pay us out? Oh yeah, true. I'll do that. Mr. Streamer, I went all in on you and you low roll. True, it was just low roll Garbo. Oh wait, are they doing raffle stuff now? We might as well watch it.
Oh, why does it look like this? Okay, we're actually gonna...
I haven't seen high roll Garbo in years. Damn. Dude, I was high roll Garbo back in the day when I used to beat promo in TL.
Oh, it's actually a fast. It doesn't take like 30 million years. 26.
What? 26.
26.
Congratulations, 26.
Congrats.
Do you think you're better or worse than when you were at number 36 or 37? Definitely worse.
26.
Am I production? Do
Definitely
I roll this
worse. I'm
again?
washed as
Production
fuck.
as in CM Dingo. Do I roll this again?
And my playstyle sucks in season 2.
Is it just one?
Like, you have to understand, I like giga nerfed myself by making season 2.
You can't actually see the names.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even see it, so. There's too
Right,
many
Dingo.
participants. On that note, thank
Wait,
you for
Chief is-
everyone who joined.
Oh, wait.
We had
But Chief says
130
it's two.
participants. It's 2? Okay, gotcha.
One more row.
Yeah,
one
I
more
mean,
row.
this is just an insane amount. of
Are you
people
planning
who
on
joined.
a grind arc? I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I've been grinding League of Legends.
Sleepy Zuck.
It is going to be
Zuck 44.
Congratulations, Zuck44. You also win.
How do you get
Good
nerfed
job.
by your own
You guys
invention?
both win.
Bro,
26
people are
and
just
Zuck
better at Allspin than
44.
me. I haven't gotten to practice it enough.
Congratulations.
You will
you
receive 200 TW.
I was in the wrong
got all of the
stream.
prize pool and all of the badges. Anyway.
You didn't get to see my
This is a
disappointment at
supporter
West Hill
raffle, right?
This
low
is, yeah,
rolling.
supporter raffle.
Yeah, it's a supporter raffle. You guys will be getting supporter soon.
Soon.
Congrats.
Wait on that. So you guys can play duos. and I don't know what else.
What do you
Rolling
mean,
credits.
Dude, let me
You can
open
change your
League really
name
quick.
to a
Here.
My Little Pony reference.
Let me.
We have our leading organizers. Cheesewiz and CM Dingo took over most of, if not like all the production for AOC2. Cheesewiz revamped the graphics from last AOC. He did all the coding for every single graphic that you saw here. He made my life a lot easier in OBS this time around.
I'm not streaming League. I don't plan on
Dingo
streaming League.
Has done everything.
I just need to show my profile here.
He's been our communications with OSC for badges and bannering. He's been managing the bracket today while also crashing out a little bit, but he's done a good job.
Okay.
He's done most of our concepts with us. He's selected our music,
dude.
And he has also revamped.
I've been grinding League, chat.
Then we have me and Andrew in the background.
I am challenger
I'm
at the
just your
moment.
stream host
I
this time around.
went on a
haven't
losing
done
streak, but I was
too
1K
much,
like a few days
but
ago.
I have to include myself in this credit scene. And Andrew has also just been helping with bracket, background, staff help, and also your starting soon screen.
League stream?
Rolling
I mean,
into
maybe someday, dude. I just like
have your
for fun
commentators.
give Marshmallow
you may be
League
familiar
gameplay.
with Garbo and Davo from last AOC, who commentated your grand finals. Super happy to have them back again. I'm sure you guys enjoyed their commentary. Very seasoned commentators of.
Bro, I was
games.
hungry as shit. I'm not
And
gonna lie.
This time around, we brought.
I was just thinking about
for
eating food the entire time I was on comms.
Who are also both very seasoned commentators. Just super glad we could get
Bro
everyone
classified his friends as low elo, high elo, and disciple.
Thanks for hosting.
Yes,
No problem.
I have folders.
Fiverr Guy. This is the same scene as last time, but we can't not shout out Fiverr Guy for the apple orchard tree. We've been spamming this one
Wait.
scene that he's created
Let's
for
see.
us everywhere we can, from the
Fiverr.com
banner to
slash-
the poster to the background. Thank you, Fiverr Guy. Please check out his work.
All right, there's Fiverr guy.
Love Fiverr Guy.
Yo, Fiverr guy.
Harry, let's go.
Second commissioned artist, Poki Dialga. This is a new one because we actually have badges this time around. Poki Dialga did all 3 of our badges.
Yo, this is
very
Indonesia's
well
like the
made.
fucking Fiverr
Some of my
Fiverr
favorite-
country.
I'm not biased, but some of my
If you look at
favorite
all the
badges
top
that I've
Fiverr
seen.
people, they're all from
Really check out
Indonesia
his work.
because
He does a lot
like
of
you can
art
do a
and
fucking
badges,
$50
does
commission
a
and
lot
like
of art.
that's 1 year's rent there. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, I should have. Oh, can someone drop a link for Poki Dialga stuff? I did not include that.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, someone drop that as.
Pixel art background brings me back to Garbo Gamba Cup. Yo, that was a throwback. I've actually been thinking like
promoters.
should,
Thank you to Puzzle Kingdom.
I should do another tournament again. That'd be interesting.
Central, Infinite Finesse.
Oi.
Oh wait. World Puzzle League. Hard Draw,
Cause yeah,
Galactic,
it's been a while
for
since
promoting
then.
our event.
GGC maybe
It
like
helps
a
lot to
long-awaited
just,
GGC2 type
get
of
as
thing.
many people as we could. And our last promotion, of course, OSC. Thank you. for
Start
just
doing
allowing
league
us the
coaching
banner
vids. I mean,
this tournament and to get it badged.
I
We were not able to get the last one badge just because it was a little last minute.
I
but OSC has
guess I
gracefully
could,
allowed us
but
to
I don't think
badge
there's a
our
lot of
this
demand for
tournament.
it.
It has also allowed us to keep the font.
I honestly want to see a tournament with stocks at some point now.
Just super
Well, I mean, Garble Gamble Cup is the closest you're gonna get to that, because like actual stocks aren't meant for such a short-term format, right?
That is not the right
Like investing and selling and stuff, because you need to have so many people and like
Yeah, that's
liquidity to that shit,
It's
right?
crazy. I
Because
mean,
obviously,
shout
like,
outs
if you
to the
sell
people who
something,
go
someone
to
needs to
the
buy
last
it.
AOC,
So,
where we raised
in order to actually like
$1,500.
properly mimic market dynamics, you would need so many people, all like
Alright.
constantly fucking day trading players in the
I'm actually
tournament.
gonna not read off this because I don't want to read the scrolling. Let me grab the actual-
Oh,
But thanks,
oh,
everyone,
you didn't mean like.
for supporting.
Okay.
Means a lot.
That's funny. I thought on the topic of Garbo Gamble Cup, you were talking about investing in a player.
Cheese Whiz for the
That's
40,
funny.
Mitsu especially for the
Not those stocks.
$260. That's crazy. Davo for 5. Elijah for 10.
Trust me, bro,
Ryan
you'd be the
Abs
next
for 14,
Alois.
Glenn for 5,
Yeah, except I only, instead of
Laura
teaching
Tuttle,
top lane, I
$40,
teach just
Steve for
Ivern.
1. Myself for 1 cent. You're welcome, Diao. You will be getting that 1 cent from me.
Tetrio game. What does that have to do with anything? Tetrio game designer, by the way, bro. We should have a D+ cap tourney. Actually, wait, let me show you something. Low level. Dude, there's this channel called Tetrio Low Level Gameplay, and like, so there's obviously a parody of Tetrio High Level Gameplay, and they just post like 100 TR matches. So if you look, like, they have like 800 versus 40 TR. They have like 100 versus 800 TR. Like, this guy has 76 TR. Like, this is 244 versus 129 TR. Is this what you want to see? God knows who runs this channel, but... I'm hard stuck D4 top lane. I'm now going to make an Ivern jungle only account as we speak. But you should play Ivern top. Ivern top's fun as fuck. For those of you who don't know, or who don't play League, I like basically one trick a champion named Ivern. So if I look at Ivern, he's this like really weird lanky tree guy. And he is like one of the least popular champions in the game, and he has like a really weird kit. So that's my guy. For those of you who need additional League of Legends context. And I'm like pretty much the best player of that champion in the world. Dude, after watching Westel versus Diao, it's like, holy fuck. There's such a change of pace. Oh, promo raid? Yo. How is spectating the good matches? Wait, why are we starting? Wait, why are we starting Garbo versus Diao again? Wait, I wasn't ready. Wait, he's AFK! Wait, he's AFK! I can win! Yo, ship it! I won! And that's it. And just like that, it's that easy. It's that easy. But this guy's too good at stalling. What the fuck is this? Alright. And there you have it. GG. GG? It teleport left. And there you have it. I beat Diao. Lost to Garbo. You win Apple Orchard Cup 2. Where's my badge? Where's my badge? Bro, give it to yourself? I don't know what the badge ID is. Wait. Let's see. I wonder if it's AOC 2. If I just click this and click award, I wonder if it... Wait, it gave me something. Wait. Oh shit! It's not that. It just says beat Diao. What did I just do? Well, there we go. That's my account now. The secret badge. Alright, well, I now have a badge for it. Dude, I don't know what the ID is, so I gave myself an invalid ID. Alright, anyways, I'm leaving this lobby now. Where's my Tetrio low-level gameplay and supercharged swamp water? Like, this actually looks intentional. It looks intentional if you look at this. I swear I've never seen this image before. Do you dare ask a date to your swamp water party? Like... I promise I've literally never seen this before. Swamp water duo. Apple Orchard _1. Huh. Wait, if I look at like garbo.png, would that show mine? Oh yeah, it does. So that is the ID. Oh shit. GG. I don't think I have the tools to remove a badge. I think admin actually lacks those tools. Oh no, I can delete a badge. Okay. There we go. Unaward. Okay, wait. Can I? Does this actually wait? Does it actually work if I do this? Wait. Oh my god, I have it! Beat Diao. Alright, there we go. Chat, I beat Diao. Is there even a proper swamp water duo world record? Well, I mean, it's like not tracked anywhere, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. So someone would need to like play it and then record it. All right, let's see. This person's a mech harder, I think, right? I believe this person is one of the mech heart people. Although maybe not. Maybe I'm like just racist. I love spin singles. Wait, who is this? Oh no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oh, dude, I saw this person being one of the people helping out the person who got the spike of all time world record. I had no idea this was what's it, 42i. Garbo cancelled. Bro, I'm sorry. I see the China flag and I just like I have PTSD now. Is helping get spike of all time even allowed? I mean, it's a moderation mess, bro. Bro is letting his heritage take control. That would make sense if I was like a different Asian, but no, I am Chinese as well. I'm just Chinese Canadian. Okay, why is Google Chrome lagging? Oh, it's because I have so many, what's it, windows open. Oops. I need to close some of these. Dude, I love how you can have, like, as much RAM as you want, and, like, Google Chrome will still find a way to take more than that. Garbo is the most Chinese person to ever Canada. That is, like, objectively not true. Like... I have a classmate that's was more Chinese to Canada than Garbo. Yeah, like I'm not I am not very like I am not very Chinese for being someone that's 100% Chinese. You should go in Master Chef Canada. Where is that coming from? Do you speak Chinese? No. I was in Chinese school, like, for... I was in Chinese school for, like, a few years. Like, or a couple of years. But I, like, can fucking not really speak it at all. Dude, I have 128 gigs of RAM and Chrome will still lag. Like, this shit is not real. I was learning Mandarin. But, yeah, I, like, pretty much can't speak it. Not even close to fluent. When are they adding instant top out to quick play? No, it wouldn't. Okay, I've actually, dude, I saw some people talking about this where they're like, you should add an achievement where it's like fastest to get like, or ending a run with 0.0 meters, right? And like, it's like, wow, cool, how fast you can hard drop, until you think about it for a second, and it's the most cringe shit ever. And actually encouraging people to kill themselves instantly is like not what you want to do. In terms of just like, one, randomly giving people KOs, two, just like, if you instantly restart a run, like you're submitting a replay, right? Like a lot of shit going on there. That's just like not good. A mod that instantly tops you out. Okay, well, whatever. I don't think I should answer that. And yeah, of course you would also encourage the use of macros and such, which is not what you would like to do. It's not ideal at all. Alright, anyways, let's go over to my Discord server, and we have some Garbo React, please. So, actually, in fact, I'm gonna off-screen delete a few threads here, because there are some that I just, like, I don't think would be interesting content, so I will delete them. Mostly, like, personal things, like, personal PBs, like stuff like that I just don't think would be interesting content. Or also things that I won't say that much about. So I'm gonna delete them. Alright. Let's see. And it doesn't matter if they're like low quality, they just have to be like something that I would be worth that would be worth reacting to. Alright. So, anyways, let's look at Garbo React, please, now. So, alright, for those of you who don't know, I have a Discord channel called Garbo React, please. And in this Discord channel, you can post things here, and I will review them on stream. Now, they should be, or you should try and have them be interesting content, or something that I would have an interesting take on, okay? And if they aren't that, or if I don't deem them that way, then I will delete them, okay? That's just, like, no offense, nothing, it's just, don't take it personally. I just would like to curate them in some way. Alright, so, let's start with our first one, which is unlocking reversed mods, and then a link to a relevant Tetra thread. Ever since the introduction of reversed mods, I wasn't so on board with the pure grind requirement to unlock each mod. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the unlock requirements and why you settled on this, as well as your opinion on some of the suggestions in the thread. So, I'm gonna let's read the thread first from here. All right. So let's see. As the post message, reverse mods are unlocked by climbing 30k in their respective normal mod. In practice, simply climb the tower for 3 hours using the same mods to unlock, or mash spacebar on it. According to public consensus, this grinding sucks. This does not display card mastery or reward card mastery in any way, even when the patch notes explicitly say as such. I'll start this thread by putting down my ideas for a rework. Idea number 1, to unlock reverse mod, players need to gain this much XP, where XP gain scales based on height climbed in one run. This change rewards actual runs being played and by extension, display of the card's mastery. Okay, so this is an interesting idea where, yeah, just different, like as you go higher, you get more XP gained rather than 1 meter being the same regardless of whether it was gained on floor 1 or whether it was gained on floor 10, right? Which I think, as an idea, makes sense. I'm gonna go why this wasn't something that we went with, but the idea and the thought process behind that makes sense. Let's see. So, idea number 2. An objective-based requirement that gates reversed mods behind some level of skill expression with the associated mod. And the unlock requirement for each reversed mod. For no hold, it's floor 5 with no hold and 2 of Messier, Gravity, Double Hole, Invis, and Expert. That's a kind of strange one because it it pairs up with the other mods too much, right? Like you would generally want to keep a unlock requirement for mastering a mod localized to within the mod. Clear garbage lines 4 times in a single combo chain. Okay, so this is just like you get reverse messy if you've done a downstack combo before. Floor 4 without soft locking any piece. So that being like, if you just hard drop all of them, you get floor 4. I imagine. Or like, I guess without soft dropping at all. I'm not sure what this means, but I assume that's it. Floor 5 with more attack than pieces placed. Perform a color clear above 150 meters. Floor 6. Oh yeah, so this is just invis to floor 6. Have above 20 back-to-back and no wound lines on board. In all spin. And then this is floor 6 as well. And then duo, because why not? Reach floor 3 with both being... Okay, and this is just like the shared swamp water. Okay, so let's talk about... first of all, like, these requirements are way too easy, right? Like, they're going to be instantly all unlocked by anyone, okay? But the idea with XP, like, makes a lot more sense to me. And then, let's say, for sake of not having just shutting this down immediately, this would be, like, unlock requirements that are a lot harder. So, actually, the original concept for reversed mods said that once you get floor 10 with a specific mod, single mod, it will unlock the reverse, okay? That was the original idea behind it. However, it got changed to the now just grind. It got changed, and then after that it was 10,000 meters, and then after that it was 30,000 meters. Okay. So let's talk about why that happened, because it was originally a lot easier to get reverse mods really fast if you were good at them, right? If you were good at the game, you would just unlock them all immediately, okay? You would just boom, floor 10, floor 10, floor 10, floor 10, go down the entire list and have them all mastered. And with the grind, now the thing about it is it's going to take a long time, or at least a significant amount of time, regardless of who you are, okay? So, if you are, let's say, a X or X plus ranked player, it's still going to take you quite a bit of time to actually grind out a mod, to the point where maybe you wouldn't want to even play that much, right? You wouldn't want to grind that much. And so the reason why it was made that way is to change the direction behind what the unlocks of the reverse mod entail, right? So when you unlock a reverse mod, one of the key things to that I want to be like that I want to exist, first is that you can unlock it, if you really want to, you can unlock it at like a much lower skill level than you actually like would need to play it properly, right? You'll see this with like people unlocking Tyrant when they're not good enough, right? When they're like floor 9 peakers, right? But you'll also see that like there will be a lot of top players who just don't have all the reverse mods unlocked. And like I'm not a top player, but I mean like I beat Diao, so I might as well be, right? And I don't actually have all of them unlocked. The mods I don't like, I don't have unlocked. You can see Gravity, I haven't actually even played Gravity since 1.5. Invis, I have like almost a third of the way there, and No Hold I don't really have a lot in, right? But yeah, like I have some mastered, and I just recently mastered All Spin and Double Hole. I actually hadn't had them done before, but it's been like a very slow grind, okay? And that is the point of the reverse mods to some degree, is for it to be a kind of slow grind. And so I wanted it to be like I wanted the vibe for it to be, you don't unlock them all at once, even though Dormy fucking did it in like one sitting, right? You don't unlock all of them at once. You unlock like one at a time, or you unlock like 2 or something, and then you from playing a mod set a lot, from playing a mod set that you want a lot, or that you like a lot, and then you just like play those reverse mods, and don't worry about the rest of them, right? So you, or most players, even the players that like the reverse mods are targeted at, you aren't supposed to have unlocked all of them for a while. And yeah, I wanted the focus to be on just the ones that you have unlocked. And so this design decision, it's very disliked by people who are like wanting to be completionists, right? People who want to have them all unlocked or be Harbinger, right? Or have Harbinger. And it's disliked by people who are trying to AR grind as well, right? But I think it's really important to not have everything unlocked. Unless you really, really grinded for it. And so the reason for grind in those is because I wanted that to be the vibe behind reverse mods. And yeah, so as for like kind of more quirky unlock requirements, I feel like this is a little bit jank. You would have to have like a menu for it that shows them or something. That's a decent amount of extra UI, but I also think just having them be standardized to the same thing, like floor 10 each time. I think having just floor 10 on a reverse or on a single mod would be a better idea than having like unique unlock requirements. Let's see. I have one reverse unlocked, Last Stand. Yeah, so basically the idea, to put it in a different way, you should have like a reverse unlocked typically because either 1, you grinded for it, or 2, you like the mod, right? So like for example, I have Expert Messier unlocked, right? Both of these unlocked. And the reason is because I like I like block rationing. So I play these a lot, and then I unlock it, right? And I also have Double Hole and All Spin unlocked. Why is that? Because I like playing Escape Artist, right? So why do I have Volatile unlocked? I don't actually know where Volatile came from. I think I just played single mod Volatile. Which is not very Garbo-core, but like it is what it is, right? So yeah, like you get to see, or you will unlock the things that you like playing, which I think is a good thing. And also just from the perspective of people who aren't really super deep in the community and are like specifically looking to get their first reverse mod, like those people, there's some intrigue behind like seeing a number here and then watching it go up over time and then finally unlocking it and then having, oh my god, it's my first reverse mod, which is probably going to be last stand if we just like go by the numbers, because most people play single mod volatile if they're going to do any, right? So yeah, and then they unlock last stand, they're like, holy shit, this mode's so cool, and that might incentivize them to like start grinding other mods. But it doesn't matter if you unlock them all immediately, or if you unlock them fast, or if you unlock them after figuring out how to do something, right? Like that's not going to produce the same feeling. So that's my idea for the design. I spent 2 whole days grinding for it because I was sick and couldn't do much else. I mean, fuck it. What number Harbinger are you? Let me find the Harbinger list. 1 second. Yeah, so I'll get Harbinger at some point, but like the mods I don't like, I just don't unlock. I just don't have unlocked because I don't really like playing them. You're 21. Oh yeah, there you are. Yeah. Damn. Well, I didn't even know Dingo was in top 10. How did I not know that? You're on Tetra feature request? Yeah, it linked back to Tetra feature request, which is why I'm reading it. Which is something that you can do if you want specific attention on a feature request. So, yeah, TLDR, like, the reason is because the direction is for people to not unlock them all at once and for it to feel special when you unlock it. It's not meant for you to sit down and be like, all right, I'm gonna grind fucking gravity now, even though I hate it. It should be more of a natural thing. And if that means like something more subtle than showing the number on top would be a good thing, I'm not sure, right? You wouldn't want to directly hide it either because people like progressing to something, but yeah. It should feel like a long journey to reverse a mod, which doesn't really happen under another system, especially if you let top players fast track it. And yeah, some people were also asking me because I finally, when I finally unlocked Damnation, I typed it in chat. I'm like, finally, I got Damnation, and people were like, dude, can't you just give it to yourself? And like the answer to that is yes. Yes, I could give it to myself, but like I should be subject to the same grinding as everyone else, right? Is there a reason there's no issued achievements associated with the reverse mods? I'm assuming you mean outside of Harbinger. Because, yeah, Harbinger is the main issued achievement there. If I close the tab. Yeah, so this is issued for reach floor 3 with all 8 reverse mods. How many are there now? Does it show how many there are issued? It should on the website, but we did not do that apparently. Yeah, I wonder who the latest Harbinger was, because 100 was filled on fucking February 2nd. Anyone know someone who recently got Harbinger? $166. Interesting, okay. Yeah, so the number tapers off quite a bit after all the like dedicated players start flooding into it. I have 151 of 166. Oh, okay. Oh, you can see it on your profile if it shows of something. Mm-hmm. It was like many hours ago. Wait, like 151 was hours ago? So we got like multiple Harbingers within the same day? That's kind of crazy, no? Alright, so yeah, that's my answer for it. Alright, let's close this. Lock post, close. Alright. Let's see. I'll start from old too. Shit, Gohan's not here. Maybe I'll save the skill inflation one again for later. Because, dude, this is such an interesting... I almost want to make a PowerPoint on skill inflation because it's such an interesting topic. Just, like, the fact that people have gotten a lot better. And the rate of progress over the years. That's, like, even Tetris history worthy. TL chat disabled red text. It's funny how I have the same thing as Opponent and Star have. getting system messages. Let's see. What's your name? What is your Tetrio name though? Oh, your Tetrio name is player. Okay, well, sure. Starting maps in reversed mods. All right, another one from Baron here. If I remember correctly, Loaded Dice, Damnation, Exile, and Warlock feature a starting map or starting garbage, but same thing. And I've got a couple of questions for them. One, I've been wondering why Damnation's starting map was made to be a checkerboard. Like, yeah, there was definitely a wow factor when we saw it for the very first time, but it doesn't feel very different from just starting the player off with 12 lines of hyper cringe garbage. And two, why do some mods have starting maps in garbage and others don't? So let's talk about what kind of design goal that we're reaching when there's starting garbage or when there's a starting map. So, for example, Loaded Dice, it would be far too easy to full cancel from the start of the game if you didn't have the Loaded Dice map, right? So one could imagine that without the map, you would be on a clean board very, very fast, and then you can just, like, LST stack off into the sunset, right? So the map is there to prevent that to some degree. And in a similar vein, in the first version of Damnation, that garbage existed, so you couldn't just start full canceling from the beginning, right? There was the starting garbage to disrupt you. Or the starting, like, checkerboard. And so you would have to actually, like, deal with that first or try and upstack over top of it to do something. So it presents that sort of choice between the two. And so, yeah, with Warlock, it starts you with a bunch of lines of garbage, right? And I believe it's 10 lines of garbage. Or is it... Wait, I need to check. Or is it 12? I don't remember because I remember trying to decide between the two. Okay, it's 10. It's 10. I was right. Okay. Yeah, so with Warlock, the 10 lines of garbage, the reason why it's not a static map is because you don't want some kind of opening to be optimized for Warlock. So introducing that kind of randomness to the start of the game allows it to be not optimized, right? Although that doesn't stop people from mechanical hearting on top of the garbage. So yeah, the reason for the maps is because they're each specifically trying to achieve a design goal. And with the new Damnation, even, like, you need to start with garbage to have something to downstack. Now, also, another one of the questions here is why Damnation doesn't just start you with garbage. And the reason for that is because, one, checkerboard is actually somewhat easier to downstack than the normal, like, weird garbage from Damnation, right? But also for just the flavor of having the red sort of like hell garbage, right? Hell board, which I think is pretty important, like flavor, or not pretty important, but it's nice flavor wise, right? Because especially with the new Damnation and new Warlock, there is flavor being put into them. With Warlock having like the evil surge and Damnation having the above and below line, as well as the blight, right? So those are lore related changes. Although I actually have not heard lore people talking about it, which is kind of interesting. They have chosen a lot worse things to schizo over before, but yeah. Anyways, as for why some other mods don't have garbage, oh, I need to talk about Exile. So Exile has 3 garbage lines, just to make it a little bit harder to have it fully optimized. And it also is to show that the garbage fades, right? Because when you have 3 garbage lines, it shows that it actually like tapers off in opacity. So 1 is to introduce that right from the start, but 2, it's to have it be that it's a little bit less comfortable to full upstack, because you'll have cheese on your board before you can access any clean. So it's good to take care of that first if you plan on downstacking later. And yeah, so the other ones don't. So like Last Stand doesn't because there's not really a point, right? Same with Tyrant. Those ones, they don't have maps because it doesn't really add anything to the gameplay, and there doesn't really feel like there's a point for it. Because, I mean, also, adding extra flavor, like, it can be done in many different ways. We did that with Tyrant's Fatigue, right? Although I do kind of lament the fact that I made the fatigue the way it was, where like you'll only ever experience the first step of fatigue. I think there is room to do it a little bit better. Maybe like having the fatigue be more like Bleeding Hearts, where it starts really early and then it like kind of makes the falling speed faster or something. It wasn't worth a full rework because I think Tyrant works fine aside from being not as flavorful as it could be. But like if I reset Tyrant just to say like, hey, added more flavor, like that's kind of cringe, right? So it is what it is. Yeah, but the reason why is because they weren't needed. I use maps to achieve a specific design goal, and that's look into all of them. All right, let's close this. Did someone say MKO?
MKO, Caboozle materialized. Did someone say MKO? Caboozle materializes out of thin air, holding a large bag over his shoulder. Before you can reply, he whips out L and J pieces from the bag and slams them on the floor, crashing the ceramic. Nobody said MKO, you yell in desperation, but it is too late. Caboozle had already stacked 4 floating
This is pretty well
in the
made.
living room. You close your eyes in resignation to your fate as your house is obliterated in a massive 50 spike.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dude, I am not familiar with the Caboozled Pie memes. Also, I need to, like, check what promo's DMing me really quick. What is this guy typing to me, man? like, what is this guy saying, bro? Promo is going to just keep farming the world record until you fix it. Dude, it'll be fixed. We have an update in like fucking 2 days, man. Calm down. We can throw it in the April Fool's update. Chill. All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I like wasn't around during like Caboozled Pie's era. Like that was right when I kind of was away from the community, right? So when Cab was like a regular streamer and was like the like big Tetrio streamer, I was like fucking completely MIA from that. So this whole like did you say MKO meme, like I was like completely absent for it. But yeah, this is pretty well made. I like the I like the end, the like spike, the 56 spike.
Obliterated in a massive 50 spike.
Like, this is fun. All right. Anyways, watched. All right. This one's interesting. All right. Oh my god, you guys typed in this so much. All right. Had this conversation with Oshisor. Yes, that one, dude. In quick play chat earlier, and wondering what your take is on this. All right, let's see. All right. Why would you penalize making multiple spin singles when spamming spin singles with every piece ever is what makes all spin what it is? Okay. Just right off the bat, I know there's more messages, but I pre-read this a little bit, and I think this is a kind of strange take that, like, spamming spin singles is what makes all spin what it is, right? Because there's like a lot more to all spin than just spamming spin singles, right? Now that might be the optimal way to do it, but I wouldn't say like, oh, but spamming spin singles is the point of all spin, because like the point of all spin is in the name. It's all spin, right? It doesn't necessarily mean just spin singles. But let's read more of this, right? So if anything, this encourages making less spins to break up a chain of spins with regular clears, which like what? So again, I'm gonna talk just generally about the design of the new warlock, okay? So, with the new warlock, first of all, if you didn't already know, you can't repeat. So it went from not being able to repeat like the same spin twice, similarly to in all spin, in regular all spin, to not being able to clear the same amount twice in a row, which means that if you clear 2 spin singles in a row, you will die, right? And if you clear a non-spin, it is scored as a void, which doesn't count as a single. It just counts as having no line clear. So basically, what they're saying is that having this system in the game encourages you to use void to get out of situations instead of solving them with all spins, which I think is both like true and not true, and I'm gonna go more into the design of it. So let's actually get into warlock here, and I'll showcase what they mean in case you aren't familiar. I'll just play without audio. So let's say like if you do this and then you do something like, oh god, bro, I suck at all spin. Spin triple and then spin double, single. This is tough. I'm not cut out for this, chat. Double. Let's play until we get ourselves into a cringe spot. Like, let's say this, right? I'm in this spot where, like, this is obviously a spin double, right? Like, with the L, but because I can't do a spin double in a row, I have to do a single and then skim. And actually, if you look at it, it's much easier to play this game by, like, doing a spin and then skimming. And then, oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But doing a spin and then, like, skimming and then doing a spin and then skimming and then doing a spin and then skimming. It's actually way easier to play the pattern where you spin into skim into spin into skim over and over. Repeat until win or die like that, right? And so there seems to be like actually kind of a point there, right? Now, the design for Warlock, I meant for there to be stages. So another one of the changes to Warlock was that back-to-back was buffed. So if we go back into it and I show here more Warlock gameplay from Garbo's bad all spin POV. Okay, so you can see here that back-to-back, the number has like the wound garbage sort of effect on it, like the penalty line thing. Oh shit, that's a oops. So yeah, you can see here it's black and it has the like different particle effects and the different font for the number, right? To show that it's like a evil surge. And here, oops. Okay, I'm gonna die off of this. GG. And basically it starts, so it's buffed. So it starts at 4. You send +1 garbage for a total of +2 on back-to-back. And when you do a spin 0, it's treated as if you cleared line. So it'll give the full plus back-to-back, and it'll also increment your back-to-back by 1. So the point behind this is to... oops, I should open TouchRoom and put this in front. The point of this is to make it so you have like various different levels of playing Warlock. So at level 0, you just die, right? But the first level of being able to play the game is doing a spin into void into spin into void and spamming spin into void like how you would as I showed, right? You just spam it, you never engage in back-to-back. But the second way to play it is to try and reach back-to-back 4 as often as possible, right? Because it starts at 4 instead of starting at 1. So you might go for like a bunch of spins, you get into 4, you might be able to throw in a extra spin 0 or whatever, and then you break, right? So that's the second level. There's like, instead of trying to spam void over and over, you try and reach the goal of getting to 4 before you break, right? If breaking is inevitable, you set your goal at reaching 4. And the third sort of mode of playing is if you're really cracked, like you're Lellerer or something, you can just all spin and never break back to back, and you get huge advantages. You can get like a 1.4 APP, etc. So with that in mind, right, sure, the game, you could say that the game is encouraging you to make less spins to break up a chain of spins with regular clears, but that's at the lowest level of output. That's if you're just trying to survive. And as you get better at Warlock, you learn to incorporate, you move up from the level of spamming void spin to like, okay, I'm going to try and go for 4. And then you get to 4 more often. You're able to get to 4 more often until eventually you're able to go for actually much longer strings of chains. And you might be able to get a 10 or a 20 or something. And that process is, should feel like more satisfying than if you were to just like if you were to just have, like, let's say old Warlock, where it's just, like, all spin, but you insta-die, right? There's different modes of playing, or there's different levels that you can strive to reach. If that makes sense. So, yeah, let's see. Counting all spin singles as the same, for the kill condition is kind of a weird move. Okay, so that is the same thing. As far as I know, it's all spin singles are now the same, all doubles are the same, etc. Yep, that is true. All right. I guess it. Oh wait, okay. Let's see. You just can't keep back to back without trolling unless you're at the bottom. So that's not true. That's like skill issue to some degree. Again, it's bad to say skill issue here, but it's like you can move up. There's like higher tiers of playing Warlock besides just spin and then break, spin, break, right? Garbo, the Chinese dude, posted in lore again. I'll have to check that in a sec. All right. But yeah. If you break back to back every 2 seconds, because otherwise you repeat a spin and you die. See, like, that's not true, right? Like, it's like, you just, like, sure you die, right? But it's because you repeated a spin. And then, yeah. I don't get what you mean by send damage with spin zero. Okay, and then I guess they're still figuring out, and they probably do at some point here, but yeah, you're getting no feedback from it because you don't have Surge active. So that's just not working for me whatever. I need to make it clear that it actually does something, because as far as I can tell, nothing's happening. So yeah, it's linked to the evil Surge as well. Let's see, what else? Because I know there was something else. They were voicing their frustration, which I thought was like really valid. Let's see. If I scroll. And yeah, I think the gist of what they said afterwards was that, like, this is an unsatisfying reward for having grinded, like, 5 play sessions unlocking Warlock, right? And it didn't feel like a solid reward because it's, like, kind of unplayable. And so that I understand, right? That's actually a very valid criticism of Warlock, right? Is that it's just, like, less accessible. Now, let's talk from a game design standpoint, right? Why was this direction chosen for Warlock? So, the original issues with Warlock was that it's way too close. It's way too close to Magician. In fact, there was the screenshot where Ellie actually had a higher Warlock than Magician. So, not only once you reach a certain level is it, like, basically the same thing, but also, even at a lower level, like, what you're trying to do and how you're trying to play is actually the exact same between Warlock and, well, actually, minus quads, which is fairly important, but it's very, very similar, especially as you get to a higher tier of Allspin, right? And so, on one hand, like, yes, but it's more accessible, so accessibility is good. But on the other hand, this should be a mode for the people who are striving to attain the highest mastery of Allspin, right? They're trying to show off that they have the most mastery and control over Allspins, that they are highly competent, and they want to express their skill at Allspin at a, like, very high level, right? So, because of that, the old Warlock was too close to regular Magician, is the bottom line. And with the new Warlock, so there's 2 directions I can take it where we're making it harder. The first is to just make it like harder overall, more pressure, etc., right? Which would force you to have to make more difficult decisions or push speed, which would show off an execution side to execution and like fast pattern recognition side to Allspin. But the second was to make it more puzzly, right? And so that was the direction I decided to go for, which means, and so you can see also in Warlock, gravity is actually disabled. So you have a lot of time to, or not gravity disabled, but gravity increase is disabled. So you have a lot of time to think about your moves and plan them carefully. So I wanted a direction for it that feels like you're kind of walking on eggshells. You're trying to figure out, okay, if I do this spin, then this is the continuation. This is how I'm going to break out of this. I might have to void here, but then I can do spin 0, void again, and then like break myself out of this spot. How am I going to think about this, etc. And by making it, one, very punishing, and two, the conditions being very strict, it forces you to think about these things, right? In a way that if they were lower, you wouldn't have to think so hard about them, and it would ruin the whole like puzzleness of it. So yeah, that's the gist of the reasoning for the Warlock change. And I think the way that it's handled, I would have liked to have it be just like this from the start. This kind of emphasizes the importance of, in game design, you have, like, it's much better to get it right at the start. Because if it was right at the start, you wouldn't really see people complain about it, right? Or you'd see people complain that it's too hard, but like, that would be responded to by people saying skill issue. But when you take something away from people, where there are actually a lot of players who are enjoying old Warlock, right? If we look at, if we go Twitter here, and we look at, I scroll a little bit, quickly mods by hours played. So this was like a few weeks after the reverse mod update came out, and we look at the hours played by for mods, right? Allspin is near the very bottom, only besides Invisible, because Invisible is just like a wildly unpopular mod. Not too much of a surprise to anyone, but Allspin is at the very bottom of single mods. However, it's at the very top of reverses, right beside Last Stand. So people were liking old Warlock, right? People are not liking it, but people were playing it, right? And so, like, when you take something away from people, there's going to be backlash. And it's always a bad feeling, because even if something is not well designed, even if something is, like, just not good, by taking it away, you're still taking it away from people who did like it, right? And so it's really not an ideal way to handle changes. And if anything, it's on me to do a better job with these reverse, or to do a better job with some of these reverse mods, so that wouldn't happen, right? I think this situation is like very much my fault in letting those through without as much foresight. But yeah, the consequence is that there's going to be some friction when you turn it into when you rework it. And you might say, like, okay, well, why rework it if people are playing it, right? And I think of the game, and there's some truth to that, right? Like, there's a lot of truth behind that fact, because you don't want to take something away that's like working or that people like. But I think there are some things in the game that you should have fixed, even if there's friction with the current player base, because you want to think long term, as in, I want to have this game be as good as possible, and try not to be too bent on trying to appeal to people and trying to avoid that conflict now, right? That's sort of my thoughts on that. Stop yapping, Garbo? Bro, this is like what you guys are fucking asking me to do. like that's the whole point of this, is that I talk about it. What do you want me to do? Beat Diao again? Let's see. This person left a review too. Let's see. Tyrant is very good. It says some could be improved by making it more like classic Tetris, but it's good. Loaded dice is good. And you can actually see IRS and IHS. Freefall could be improved by making it more like Shirase, but that's good. Last Stand fits the name very well. Damnation's not bad. The older version was a bit more challenging. Actually, it's kind of tricky, like whether Damnation is more or less challenging. I'm not entirely sure, but I think at the highest level Damnation is easier. But that's just because, but it's like harder or it's easier, but the difficulty is in a more satisfying place, which I think is a good thing. I love the yapping. I mean, this is a yapping stream, bro. What else are you coming here for? Let's see. And Warlock is not good. You can abuse spin zeros to reset the action, but you'll mess up your board a lot trying to do so. So, like, I see a lot of this, like, it's impossible without messing your board type of talk, and I think that it's actually a good thing that Warlock will push people to try and to have to learn more technology than they already know in order to tackle it, right? I think that having it be this, like, huge challenge that you have to adapt and you have to learn how to stack differently in order to tackle it, I think that's a good thing. I think that's in spirit exactly what reverse mods should be, right? IMO reverse no hold should have a shorter lock delay. Yeah, there's sort of the, like, idea of making it more like classic Tetris. I'm not sure how satisfying that would be, because, like, if we really wanted to go hard in it, we could just, like, do, like, no lock delay, fixed DAS, no hard dropping. We could make it the full reskin, but the question then becomes, like, is that satisfying to play in a quick play verse setting, right? And, like, the answer is probably not, no, right? Because, yeah, adapting to garbage and stuff is just not within what classic Tetris is meant for, right? Fixed tuning is a no-go. I mean, I don't think it would change very much if there was shorter lock delay then, because, like, you're not battling with gravity, really. Also, if it's just classic, then we can play classic somewhere. Well, I mean, it would be classic within the context of quick play, which is, like, a new dynamic, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's something that people would actually want to play. I'm once again asking for Invis all spin combo mod. I feel like Invis all spin is a little, like, it's a little tricky because, like, the incentives around that feel a little strange. Like, like, Invis, people generally prefer, like, very simplified board states and stuff, right? Very simplified board states, and then, obviously, all spin has very complex board states, and that seems like an interesting pairing, and to some degree, I actually agree with that. I'm a lot more on board than at first, when people kept spamming me with, like, oh my god, abstract artist, Invis all spin, but, especially with now we have, like, some looping protection, I think it would be a lot better at the moment than it would have been before, but, yeah, you still run into the problem of, like, it being a full canceling mode where you stay low on your board and try and keep your simple board state. It doesn't actually seem that interesting until you start getting garbage and have to be forced onto more complex states, right? I don't think it's a bad mod set. I think, actually, aside from all of that, the most compelling reason why it shouldn't be added to the game is because we have way too many fucking artists. We have way too many, all-spin achievements. So, I just think there's, like, not a lot of, space for it, right? But I think that there is... I've actually come around on this. I was a little too hard on it when I first heard it. I think there's some interesting stuff with that combination. But yeah, they said mid-level players should at least be able to get floor 3, and then they got floor 3. So, like, mission accomplished. I don't know what level they are, but if they're describing themselves as mid-level, let's see. Adding my opinion here for thought, Warlock. If this current version was the first Warlock to release, there would be no significant complaints. There will be no doubt it'll be still very difficult to floor 3, and players would still mauled about it, but be less this new warlock sucks and more warlock is too hard. I don't like the insta-kill, though. So yeah, the first part is actually just like, I completely agree with this. This is what I was saying earlier. But, yeah, as far as not liking the insta-kill, so yeah, having the insta-kill be a thing is because you want it to be a puzzle mode, right? You want it to be like, I need to solve this puzzle, and there are certain moves that if I do are off limits, or if I do will kill me, so they're off limits, right? And having that kind of thinking spawns from a very, very drastic penalty, or just like either a very drastic penalty or insta-kill, right? Now, you could say like, oh, well, what if you had 3 stocks, and then like if you lose a life when you repeat? I think that would actually like not be a terrible idea, but again, it's being geared towards like top level play, and also it is by intention that floor 3 is very difficult. It should be like I want it to be one of the harder ones in Harbinger that requires players who aren't up to the skill level, if they want to punch above their weight class and skill level, would have to like learn a few new things, right? Do you think it'd be cool if we had the ability to enable cards in custom lobbies? I do, actually. I have been like, I actually have a system drafted. No comments on release date or anything though, right? And no guarantees on if this even makes into the game. But I have been kind of messing around with the idea of like having the cards from quick play, some of them omitted, right? Like expert mode obviously would need to be omitted because it's fully within the context of the tower. Having some cards, and then having some new tarot cards as well to put into custom games, so you can like put handicaps. I generally like I want to do a rework and a big look at custom lobbies in general, because out of all the Tetrio player base, what we see is like a quick play, TL, like etc., right? But actually, a large portion of the players are just people playing in custom lobbies with friends. So if we take that into account, like that's a part of the game that does need some revamps. So yeah, like I think that's actually a pretty good thing, or things in spirit of that. Obviously that would mean releasing the tarot cards outside of the tower, which means that the lore kind of spills out from it, but it'd still be cool. Do you think that mech hard is still possible? Yes, but it's a lot harder now. And when the Chinese labbers get more advanced at it, we'll shake things up again to make sure they can't do it anymore. I tried the new Escape Artist, and it's by far the most fun quick play 2 achievement to grind now. I'm glad you like it, because I'm a big fan of Escape Artist as well. I think new Escape Artist fucking slaps. I know I'm like sucking my own dick here, but like like it's good. It's good. I'm having fun playing it too. But I got kicked out of the top 10, so actually this achievement sucks and I hate it. Like yeah. What's it? I got 64, which felt like kind of impossible. I felt like I got really good RNG to get 64, because I squeezed it a few at the very end. I think I can say that because I got diamond in every escape artist so far. It's a long line of escape artists every generation. But yeah, dude, escape artist, I've been having a lot of fun playing it, so I actually unlocked Warlock and Damnation on the main server. Recently, mostly due to just playing Escape Artist. Let's see. Escape Artist is fun, but man, I suck at it. Yeah, it is, it does require, like, at least a decent knowledge of spins. You should know like overhangless SZ, and you should know I spins. I feel like those are the ones that are really, really necessary. Because yeah, if you watch a Lellerer play, those are the ones that like get the most value in his runs. how many floors is it to reach level 10? Okay, so there's not levels, it's just floors, and I'm assuming you mean like how many meters. So it's 1,650 meters to reach floor 10. New escape artist, maybe learn I spin specifically. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's see. Let's read the rest of this review because it seems like actually fairly high quality. And then yeah, let's see. Damnation V1. First Damnation was pretty simple. It was vanilla quick play rules, but scramble garbage lines, very little garbage input, minus canceling, and board starts with checkerboard pattern. Technically not the hardest to clear through. Some people say like it's mathematically the hardest to clear through, but you can make the arguments that like regular Damnation garbage is actually harder than checkerboard because like people aren't used to having no floor beneath them to clear through. Maybe if someone did the math, it'd actually be easier, but it feels like the limiting of options by all the messy garbage having no floor for your pieces to sit on, and having to clear them in a weird order, it actually makes it harder. Alright, V2, they changed attack from regular quick play to only clearing lines below and above the threshold and alternating sequence. I kind of dig this. However, New Damnation is far away from the typical quick play rule set that I wonder what was cooking here. No concept of back-to-back to improve T-spin power, no minis or non-T, no back-to-back surging in a mod where the only way to output any value from surge attacking by clearing lines below or above if blighted the threshold. So the meta went from down striding to striding plus. Well, I wouldn't say striding plus. Like, I like to think of striding as, or speed as, like, if there's not a high level of difference between pieces placed and garbage sent, then, like, just placing more will do a lot. Whereas if there's a big difference between, like, someone playing efficiently and someone playing inefficiently, then... or if that line between inefficient and efficient play is, like, very high up, then that also means that it's going to be less sort of speed play. And, because everything's going to be speed play, but I'm talking about more or less in the context of uncapped Tetris. So I think that Damnation is actually an example of something that isn't really that speed-oriented, as opposed to the one before, right? Because... like, the difference between getting finding a TSD off of your, blight at the right moment versus, like, having to clear a double with it just to cancel off the lines is very, very big. Or being able to do, like, TST instead of TSD. That's also a very big difference with a blight or no blight. So, like, I don't agree with the last part here, but, I also want to talk about just, like, being different from the regular quick play 2 rule set. Because... this is kind of like something that doesn't mean much to me, right? Like, the goal isn't really to have a consistent rule set. In fact, if it deviates a lot from the original rule set, like, cool, right? Sick. Like asceticism, right? So, I actually saw this quite a bit. People saying, like, oh, this feels like very Season 1 code, and it's like, well, cool, then there's that, right? I don't see why there would be a need to actually... make everything feel Season 2, right? Or circle around it. I think Damnation garbage is easier than checkerboard purely because it's more consistent to start canceling garbage at the point as you can dig further rather than one line at a time. Yeah, that's pretty similar to what I was saying with, like, not having a floor, right? Because you can just, like, you have more completed lines near the top of your board, right? Alright, this person is typing. I'll let them type because they're probably watching the stream right now and I wouldn't want to just lock the thread and shut them out. Hardest to clear garbage pattern is vertical strips. Well, like, I have a hard time even seeing that. Maybe it's like, maybe it would be like, instead of vertical strips, it would be like vertical strips 3 at a time. Like, so it would be like 3 at a time checkerboard, kind of like this, right? Like, I should probably have done this in Fumin instead of MS Paint. That would have been much wiser. But, like, you get the idea, right? Like, it would be something like this, where you do, like, oh, that's not, okay. I shouldn't do completed lines there. Or maybe I could. Like, this. This would probably be pretty cringe. Because it's just, like, very likely to to have you like overstack or cover your holes. Because yeah, like you would have to place like a J piece like this, and then this adds weight over like your next hole. So obviously you don't have infinite I pieces, so any of your other ways of filling these holes is going to cover your other holes. I can see this being like probably the most cringe garbage to clear. Why is reversed hyperspeed disabled? Ocelot cooked the track. I really want to hear it in game. So there was like, we actually had a discussion. We were almost going to make like a credit roll in for having like Harbinger or something, right? Or having floor tend like X amount of reverse mods or something, right? And having completed the game, but it feels weird to have like the game be complete. A lot of it is because like when I was talking about the reverse mods, right? Like you're not supposed to have them all unlocked, and having it be like you can beat the game by doing this means that like people will grind it. It takes away from the vibe that I was going for, but also just like having hyperspeed on, say, like Tyrant or something doesn't really make a lot of sense, because like that's how you're supposed to play the mode, is you're supposed to get like an absurd amount of climbing speed, right? Anything where you can get a lot of climbing speed, it's like that's what you're supposed to do, right? So it doesn't feel like too much of a deviation from other gameplay. And also it's not canon. So yeah, it's the track was made because it's like a bonus track for the people who bought the OST. We won, guys. Lore is over. When did I ever say that? Beat Diao. What is this? Oh yeah, people. Wait. What is being silenced? Dude, you sent such a low quality screenshot, I'm not gonna be able to tell what this is. Oh wait, it's the point of the stream. Okay, whatever. I don't get it. I'll be real with you, I don't get it. Okay, dude, can we not send this? I'm deleting this. Alright. Let's see. Where is New Warlock? Oh yeah. I think doing the same type of spin should insta-kill, but doing the same amount of spin clears, though they're different types of piece, shouldn't. Actually, the original Warlock rework was both. So, originally when we were testing it, it was if you do this 2 spins with the same piece, or do 2 spins with the same clear amount, it would insta-kill you. But I was playing it, I'm like, this shit is too hard, man. Like, we're not doing this. Because yeah, you want people to be able to like focus on one thing, but I think that line amount is better, specifically because it's more intrusive, right? And you want it to be more intrusive if you want to force the player to think about it. Or okay, they're saying doing double after double. Okay, so they're saying that line clear amounts should still exist, but it shouldn't insta-kill. It should be like a bunch of penalty. I mean, I think that's a more reasonable approach to it, right? Is having the insta-kill be same piece, and then having the, like, having an increased penalty be, what's it? On, same line clear amount. Dude, I'm fucking blanking. Too little sleep or something. I think that's actually better. I would say that the reason why I would keep it as the design it is right now is because you want it to be like very punishing. So again, players confront it in that puzzly sense, right? Where you slow down if you aren't familiar with your board state, because you might kill yourself, right? Which just doesn't happen if the penalty is like lower than that. Actually, I don't know where to add this in, but it's kind of interesting to note that the original penalty for Magician was actually just permanent garbage lines, and people fucking hated it, dude. Like, originally Magician was every time you do a repeat, it puts one permanent garbage line on your board. And dude, people liked Magician, but they were like, dude, you can't have it give me permanent garbage lines, man. I hate it, I'm miserable, and I'm at fucking floor 8 and I have 2 lines of board. Which, I thought was pretty funny. Reverse mod would be fine with that. But, like, that's not punishing enough, right? Like, you wanna, like, I think that it's a good thing that it insta-kills. I think that it's a good thing, because, like, you want the run to end, because it's like a... Again, it forces you to think, and it feels good when you're, like, when you narrowly avoid death, because you're, like, kind of riding the line, right? Yeah, there's a lot of thought put into why it insta kills. All right, let's lock and close. I don't like the insta kill because it legitimately jump scares me. Good, jump scare, spook. That's the point. All right, I'm gonna save skill inflation again because I want to talk about it later. All right, I'm skipping over this again because I think it might even be PowerPoint material. All right. It honestly gave me a panic attack. Yo, we have more TGM4. All right, let's see this. Okay. Also, by the way, I like don't have a lot to say about TGM. Like I'm not a TGM type of person. So, like, I'm really not too much of a good commenter on this. You owe me therapy for that. I'm not winning the lawsuit. Light mode is blinding? We'll fucking get used to it. Has Garbo played TGM before? I actually have. Dude, we're fucking forwarding? Yeah. I've played some TGM. And I played on, like, actual arcade stick, too. Alright, so this is, like, your normal TGM, or what? ARS would be interesting as a tarot card. With those kinds of things, like, it's not, Dude, what is going on? Is it like, oh, wait. Oh, does, like, the invis creep up on you until you clear? That's kind of cool. I kind of fuck with that. Like, it slowly creeps up on you. But yeah, with things like ARS as a tarot card, or things with, like, different rotation systems, the problem is it's just, like, you don't really interact with it that much unless, like, you're a player who does a lot of spins or whatever, right? Like, it doesn't actually add that much interesting gameplay for, like, its niche. New version of Invis identified. Plus, it's pretty unintuitive. Like, I don't know. It feels like a very what's the point kind of thing. It doesn't make use of, like, any of the new quick play stuff. It's just like, hey, have a new rotation system. We'll use a whole card for it. I do fuck with the fox. One trick mod as ARS Allspin. ARS Allspin would be funny. Yeah, so this is like, is this like a turbo casual mode where it shows you like suggestions for piece placements? And then it's like 5 wide. You go for pieces. Oh, okay. I see. But they still tell you how to do it. Yo, you could do it in less pieces there. Bro, this shit's trolling, though. The previous mode with undos was aimed. Okay. At beginners. I see. Oh yeah, this is like last time I commented on the like sliding on the ground. Like skidding. I think later you have to turn on subtitles because the screen on text dies. I will just rely on chat for that. Oh yeah, this is the like frozen lines thing. I thought this was cool before. Where like, yeah, instead of like giving you permanent garbage, which is what I would typically default to as a game designer, you get frozen lines instead. I think that's like a pretty neat way. I said this before, but I think it's a really neat way of handling, like, reducing board height. That feels a lot less intrusive because you like still build it up, right? Peaky lines? Ah, I see. What does that like translate to? Because that, at the moment, that means nothing to me. No idea. Yo, who the fuck is playing? They're cracked. They're popping off. Oh, it's a bot. I think the bot plays most of the high level stuff. Yeah, I know they had Amamiya on this. Okay, and this is the one versus the bot. This is the cool mode. Wait, they're still using ARS. For the versus, right? It's ARS versus SRS. Oh, I see. You get to choose? This is a true character system. You get to choose your rotation. ARS means Arika Rotation System, which is the company that makes TGM. And it's like a... It is, yeah, just the rotation system used in TGM games. Alright, let's see if we can decipher anything from the line sending. That was a non-back-to-back Tetris, right? Wait. Yeah, it sent 5. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if someone's gonna be able to decipher the attack table. Is there even back-to-back? Because it doesn't look like it. There is back-to-back, okay. In SRS quad since 4, ARS since 5 to offset against... Oh, so they balance them differently? Wait, that's kind of interesting. So, like, they actually are just, like, you have a different skill set. Yo, what the fuck is with that bomb sound effect? I'm ready to hear fucking boom terrorists win. The garbage looks so messy. What the fuck? When you PC them, it just... Like, look at what the PC garbage sent. Or the... sorry, Bravo. Like, look at that garbage that says. Right side building DPC. DPC is the work of the devil. Bro, it better not be like a looping mode where you just beat all the CPUs by fucking DPC looping because Bravos are so strong. Okay, I do need subtitles for this. Textbook. Oh, okay. It shows you like different kinds of, yeah. Placement you want to learn, you can start by watching the example. I don't exactly think this is the best way to handle a practice mode, but it's neat that they have this. Learn some slightly more advanced technical placements. Interesting. Yeah, it teaches you spins on SRS and ARS tech. Yeah. That is cool. It's $35. I mean, I'll play it. I'll stream it. Tournament? But there's no multiplayer, right? This game is purely single player, I imagine. Or it's like local multiplayer only. I don't think there's any online multiplayer, so... Yeah. I don't think tournaments would really do good for this. You can Steam... Dude, but Steam... There's no way anyone's doing a fucking Steam remote play tournament. Steam remote play with 200 millisecond latency, yeah. Like, that sounds depressing. But yeah, this does seem like a neat game. Just like, at the very least, to bring TGM to PC. Just because, like, the other TGM games feel so inaccessible. At least to, like, play on native hardware, right? There's some text at the end saying that they're waiting to add more modes and features until after launch. Okay, so this is all the modes, and then they plan on updating with more later. Alright. I mean, again, I don't actually have that much to say about TGM. Wait, TGM 3 natively runs on Windows? Wait, really? I had no idea. Like no emulator, you just natively? Wait, what the fuck? That's new to me. Where do you find it? TGM3 cabs run Windows XP. I had no idea. My knowledge of TGM is actually, like, fairly small. Alright. Apparently there's this one thread, there's real-life references to Tetrio, some being of questionable quality. Some of them are pretty neat, though. I already know I'm gonna read something, like a really low-quality thread. I already know I'm in for some fucking bottom tier quality just off of what I'm seeing. Like, dude. Like, dude, what am I reading, man? This is so low quality. Fucking 6.3. This one is funny, though. This is, yeah, the original of this. What did this reply to? Oh, yeah, this swamp water. Tetri.io expert mod card instant garbage. Wait, is this a Wumbo title? Wumbo, you can't be doing this, man. Wait. There's no way. What are we doing, Wumbo? Tetri.io expert mod card instant garbage. This is the title of all time. All right. Dude, it just says warlock. This isn't a Tetrio reference, bro. Okay, but this is funny. The fact that you like mouse drew reverse all spin is funny though. I think that saves it for me. Like, this shit sucks, man. This thread is horrible. Bring me back to Benoit, man.
Leaf litter is literally free. Okay, but it's probably slow to collect. Wrong again, you plonker. Leaf litter is
supercharged. TSS. I mean, it doesn't even say. Okay, you're looking for it. This isn't a reference. You're just looking for it. Dude, this thread is so bad, man. I'm done. I'm out. What did Andrew DM me? Let's see. There will be a tournament in the US in June and the main event in Japan in October. Probably, hopefully, we'll do our best. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Wait. So, like, versus tournament? Or, like, a, like, score mode tournament? I'm assuming they mean versus. But that's such a strange thing because, like, how do you practice for it, right? Like, how would you practice for versus? Like, against CPU, I guess? If it's officially supported by TTC, probably either. Didn't PPT2 have one of these too? Wait, did they? I don't remember that. In the US? I feel like I definitely would have heard of it if they had a tournament in the US. Of any capacity. Some pre-release tournament. I don't remember. Someone confirm or deny that. Who has a better memory than me? All right, but yeah, I'm closing this shit, dude. Get off of my screen. That channel sucks. What is this? I don't recognize the song or the reference. Is this like an I'm too old? Or is this a reference I should know? I recognize the song, I don't remember it though. Okay, what is it? Someone just say. Someone spoil it. Wait, is this Castle Crashers? Because I've definitely played through all of Castle Crashers. Ancient internet history. Sebastian asked why Kitsune too. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, we listened to one of their songs before too, right? Rainbow Tylenol? Bro, your songs all sound like keygen music. Like I'm about to fucking get Photoshop for free by listening to this. Not too far off. Yeah, bro. I've generated keys to this music before. Alright, cool. Alright, average quick play experience. Okay, well, you're already playing Last Stand, so... Oh, wait, oh, it's just... Oh, it's lag. It's a lag post. Don't tell me they load in and they're instantly dead. That'd be crazy. Oh, wait. Oh. I mean, like, what do you want me to say about this? What exactly do you want me to say about this? Like, I'm sorry for your loss, bro. Alright, I'll close it. My thoughts on the Tetrio lore. Oh yeah, there was the other post in the lore channel that someone told me to look at. Okay, let's see. So based on the lore and story of Tetrio we have so far, here are my theories I came up with. The symbol on messier garbage has a deeper meaning. First of all, yes. Yes, it does. It wouldn't be repeated so many times if it didn't. Symbol of Wheel of Fortune, where the 6 and the 7 Tetraminas inside of their own segment of the wheel, and the T piece front and center. The symbol appears on floor 5, on floor 10, and on the card too. And I feel like this would be a significant part of Tetrio's storyline, where much like the description of Quick Play 2 says, the player's objective is to uncover the secrets of the tower. So yeah, this isn't a theory, but this is true. This is like a correct assumption about it, right? Generally, if like there's a repeating motif, right? So you'll see like, for example, floor 9 and whatever it takes have like, whatever it takes as flavor text is mere sacrifices in the pursuit of greatness, and like the OST, like the track for Reverse Floor 9 is called Mere Sacrifices. Like that's a repeating motif, right? Like that means something. Similar with like what other motifs? Like in terms of just like ambition, in terms of gods, those kinds of themes, those are all relevant to the lore. Okay. Some of the flavor texts you see in achievements are quoted. So yeah. Anything quoted was said by a character. Or is intended to have been said by a character that's either already revealed in Mathis's case or not revealed as everyone else is. The reverse mods feel like demons. If you achieve mastery in a certain mod by reaching a total of 30k, you unlock a reverse version. But if you take into consideration the Awaken mods idea I suggested, reverse mods are like the tower's struggles, and the Awaken mods are the things... Okay, so I assume what they mean by Awaken mods are things that make the game easier. I mean, there's already a blog post where I talk about that not being a good idea, but yeah, they say, yeah, they're like demons. This, I feel like you should have more evidence to cite your idea, because just saying that, like, it makes the game harder and, like, it's a struggle, doesn't necessarily address, like, for example, why certain things would be named what they are. So, for example, like, why does the tower become freefall? Why does, like, the magician become the warlock? Why does the hermit become exiled? Right? Those things. I thought this theory was interesting. I actually... Like, I don't want to comment, because by commenting, I would spoil way too much. Take with that what you will, but I saw this, and I was a big fan of it. I'm a very big fan of this specific person. Again, this is like a random Chinese guy who, or Chinese name person who joined the Discord server like not that long ago, like joined a couple of days ago, and just started fucking high quality posting lore theories, right? And in fact, this is actually my favorite of theirs so far. But again, by commenting it, I will spoil. I will spoil things if I comment, so I will not speak. Let's see. I didn't say anything. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, Warlock, it does have Heaven and Earth as a piece of text there. So, yeah, this also does align with some text that's already in the game. And like, this does mean something. And this does also mean that like Warlock's different surge is from somewhere, right? If you can take with that what you will. Alright, Garbo's not beating the alt allegations, yeah. That person's funny because, like, people were saying it's a Garbo alt because of just how much they seem to know, but, like, I don't know, they're just cooking really hard. Alright, let's see. Name every Tetrio mod combo. I have no involvement with this whatsoever, but it looks like fun to react content, maybe. Though don't put people on blast too much, because I don't know who specifically I'd asked for permission to react on stream, so I didn't. Okay. Let's see. So I'm actually familiar with this as well. So in this thread in the achievement request channel, basically they have every single possible mod combination put together, and then they just allow people to go in and name them. So, yeah, there's like the abstract artist. Let's see. Let's review some. And I'm not going to talk too much about the ones I dislike. I'm only going to pick out the ones I like here, just because, again, I don't want to be mean to people. So let's see. Yeah, people are going on the artist trend on a lot of the Allspins. Let's see. What are some interesting ones? The juggler is kind of fun. I do actually fuck with the idea of like gravity Allspin being the juggler. Cause yeah, Allspin sets don't actually have to have artist in their name, but it should follow the same like the same sort of theme, right? Even if it doesn't specifically say artist in the name. Let's see. The texting driver? Dude, what are we doing, man? What are we saying? And the drunk driver. Wait, so what's the source of driver here? Like gravity? Is what they are implying for driver? I guess so. Let's see. I think, okay, I will say here, Leap of Faith, where it says, where it has volatile and gravity, this is actually pretty much exactly how I would write volatile gravity as a achievement name. This is actually probably the highest quality name here for combination, because it just like thematically is really, really clean. Now the description is not as good, right? The description I don't think is cooking, but yeah, the idea of like Leap of Faith being like a strength and the tower, right? As like mustering up your strength to jump on your own terms. Like, I think that is very good flavor, even though it's simple. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Abstraction. This is like basically a clone of abstract artist. Dig in. We love canceling modes. Wait, isn't this just... Wait. Oh, no, it's duo. It's duo. Okay. Wait, no, it's not duo. This is the number of mods, right? Okay. I thought this was duo added, but no, this is just it's the count too. I was gonna say, did they just make escape artist? But no, escape artist is right underneath it. Diggin used to just have messy double hole as its name. Does anyone moderate this, or can you just put that there and no one can touch it? Then that name got into Zenith Clicker for a double hole mod. That's funny. It's a free for all. Let's see what else. I'm specifically looking for things that that feel like something I would write, or that really fit the themes, that really like align, like something that could be in the game. I think this is kind of fun. I don't think I would write it like this. I don't think I would interpret it like this, but Temperance being seen as the angel here and the like kind of magician between the two, I think is actually pretty cool flavor, especially when you consider Warlock is also like kind of it has into realms beyond heaven and earth, right? Having this be the flavor for it. It is actually like pretty cool too, the thought process behind this one. I think I would compliment that one too. Let's see. What else? A modern twist. It's Starving Artist plus Gravity. So it's just like it's a modern classic but with all spin. That's so weird. Divine Failure. The universe is no longer yours. Bro, what is the thought process here? Oh, it's everything except for so it's the other four. So Divine Mastery, and it's the inverse of Divine Mastery. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Dude, hell, and it's just like lighter swamp water light. Let's see. Bluff is kind of fun. Like in terms of just like having to scramble together something to cancel. It's like you're like barely getting by. You're just bluffing your way through it, it feels. Like maybe it doesn't make sense from explanation, but the vibe that you would get from playing this does kind of fit it a little bit. Maybe not as much bluff, but like improvisation, which feels very bluff adjacent. I remember Swamp Light's in the dock. No, I'm just saying lighter Swamp Light. So like it's 6 mods instead of 7. Yeah, all the Swamp Lights are here. Let's see. Let's see. Are there any of the Emperor ones that I like? Emperor's or the Devil's Temptation is way too similar to Emperor's Decadence, which is just like this plus Temperance. So like this is just the prequel to Emperor's Decadence. Let's see. The Super Grandmaster. Bro, this shit would be so unplayable, man. Or maybe not. Maybe people are good at... Maybe people are really good at Gravity and I shouldn't count them out. Yeah, there are there are Swampwater Light. Swampwater Light. Comments as well. They say like the different flavors. So if I find where's a Swamp Light? Or would they all be at the bottom? Swamp Light comes in 18, and they say strawberry-less flavor, yeah. I think that expert grav would be harder than reverse grav, probably. Actually, would it? I'm not sure. Dude, expert's already pretty hard in its own though, right? So with gravity limiting your options, like I don't know how you'd handle that. Some of these are really low quality. Diluted light diet swamp water. Like, what are we saying about? Okay, let's see. Love is blind. I think instead of collab artists, saying collaboration would be kind of fun. If you just say collaboration, that would probably be the better way of doing it. Forbidden lovers. So actually, an interesting thing. An interesting thing. Actually, do we have it in the? Oh no, we don't. Okay, but if I look at like. If you look at the tarot card for the devil, like, so there actually is. I don't know if I can fucking show this on Twitch, but it's like literally the tarot card. So I don't know what they want me to do about it, but yeah, like the devil does show man and woman at the bottom there. So, like, it is actually somewhat in line with what the Rider-Waite like depiction of devil is, which is like generally seen as the standard for tarot. Garbocan banned, yeah. I got banned for showing a tarot card, my bad. Let's see. The couples therapy, messy and volatile relationship. Bro, this cabbage person took like fucking everything. In this together. And there's one custom called The World that says treadmill mode, except no one knows what it means. They just said treadmill. Yeah, anyways. I think that still the best one out of all of this is, where is it? I can't find it. It was volatile and, volatile gravity, leap of faith. I think leap of faith is like definitely the closest because it seems to mirror. It's my favorite here because it seems to mirror exactly how I would have thought of it and exactly how I would have interpreted the tarot cards. What's the most simultaneous mod someone has reached floor 10 on? I mean, if people can reach floor 10 with Divine Mastery, then like adding Invis on that is like probably doable for 5. Let's lab this out. Let's take all of the, like, okay. So if we do just these 6, right? Like, you could probably do 6. I can see someone floor 10ing on this setup. Because, like, if you really think about it, okay, gravity, like, whatever, just get good at gravity. Invis, whatever, just get good at invis. Magician can be used to cancel devil and wheel. And then, like, also volatile. So this is actually just, like, old escape artist if you're good at invis and gravity. Is how you would do this. So, I think that 6 could be done. There's people that I can think of that can do 6. What if we add no hold? I mean, no hold makes it just way, way harder because it's harder to like get to your full cancels, right? Sounds like a job for Vince. All right. Invisible X fading roll. So I heard that's the fading roll. The random idea popped into my mind. Invis rework that makes it a bit harder by merging it with fading roll. Exile is the emerald, but without 20 Gs, it kind of makes sense. So the fading roll thing wouldn't work for Tetrio because it's an uncapped game. So because you can play so fast, if you just link it to clearing lines, people clear lines really, really fast, and so they'll be able to just permanently see everything. It's the kind of thing that works in TGM's context with the like more restrictive gravity and just delays in general and not being able to get to certain placements. That would make the fading roll make sense, but it doesn't really make sense in the context of Tetrio, especially if you want to make a pure invis mod. Have you seen my reverse swamp water tweet? I literally commented on it, no? I have top comment on that tweet. That is like what I followed you through. I saw the tweet and I was like, that's a really high quality, and I followed you. Have you ever seen a 50-50? Yes. Yes, I have. Alright. And there we go. Alright, I'm cleared through, the Garber React, please. Alright, so, once again, like, if you'd like to submit, and have me react to different stuff, just across the week for me to get to next week, let me know, or not let me know, but let me know in the Garber React Please channel. Try and keep it high quality, try and keep it things that would be interesting to talk about. And yeah. Anyways, let's see. Diao is in the iceberg now. Alright. Daily MS Paint. First ever MS Paint. But dude, like this isn't a mouse. Or this isn't anything to do with the mouse. That's funny. I like the curry adaptation. Yeah, so I don't think you are getting what the point is for. But yeah, make sure to try and follow the guidelines more. Make a thread for MSD. Maybe at 100 MSD submitted, you could react, do a react of a MS Paint gallery. I'd be down. I'd be down to do that. If you make it that far into like making MS Paints, oh, absolutely, I'd be down. I'd like more people to do daily MS Paint. It's fun. I haven't drawn a mouse yet, but I think I actually have someone waiting for me, because I said that I would like call with them after I ended stream. So I should probably do that. I'm like fucking 20 minutes late. So anyways, in order to not keep that person waiting, thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, join the Discord. The link's down there. Fucking play Tetrio. All that kind of stuff. And I will see you guys next week. Alright, have a good rest of your week, everyone. Peace.